them, let them have it. Dismantle damage, they panic, wreak havoc, attack it, ball in, all win. No hesitation, the confrontation, we ready, you waiting, anticipating this ankle breaking.
All right now, Pisces, welcome back. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. If you hadn't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscription button as well as the notification bell so that you can receive your alerts and things. All right, now this video is for the new moon in Virgo and what that means for Pisces. All right, okay, here we go. There we go. Had to get my mic right. New moon in Virgo today, depending on where you are in the world, and what this means for my dear sweet baby Pisces, right? So I'll tell you now. Oh, sorry. And today I have a discount on the yes/no questions. So I'm doing the $10 through Cash App, or you can go to my Etsy page and see the services that I have available, as well as my website, my social media handles, and contact information and all that good jazz, right? Like I said, don't forget to hit the notification and the subscription button if you hadn't already. And we're going to go ahead and discuss this new moon in Virgo for Pisces, right? All right. So as I said, some of you guys feel like you're the center of attention, or the center of attention is all in your mind. Not as far as like you're making it up, but it's like you have a lot on your mind. And this is like your thoughts are scattering, like the octopus and his little arms or whatnot, or whatever they call testicles, whatever. You know what it is. Here in the recent past, and this may vary for you, some of you, but we have the cosmic egg in reverse, as well as the Two of Swords in reverse, which speaks to those soul tie connections or something you felt trapped in. New beginnings are also endings, and endings are new beginnings. So making a decision, because you were going back and forth in your head, you know, am I beginning or ending, right? Am I stopping or starting, right? It's how you, this thing move every time. It's how you were feeling, you know, what you were asking yourself, right? So you're getting out of that energy. Some of you chose to end the situation, right? Or the death card speaks to rebirth. So we didn't get the Ten of Swords. We got the death card. So it could have ended, right? Some of you, it's a rebirth regarding that, you know, that family tie, that stability, that forever love that's been kind of just like going on forever, right? And then end result, you guys receive the truth, the dark truth, right? The darkness being brought to the light, being reborn from that, new cycle starting from that, and getting out of feeling left in the cold in regards to love matters, right? Some of you are celebrating this, okay? Some of you are walking away from third-party situations. Others of you are not celebrating yet. You still in your head, maybe about the decision you made, or the decision was made toward you, or you just like stay in your head about everything for a long time. You don't make decisions well. You make decisions and then second guess yourself, right? So I have the High Priestess for the Two of Swords, or clarifying the Two of Swords, right? So you did use your intuition, right? I have the Death to the Nine of Swords, so no more cruelty. All right, sorry about that, babes. My phone cut out. So now, as I was saying, using your intuition, make the decision. The Death card is clarified by the Nine of Wands. So maybe your person, you know, got you feeling like this. This is how they feel. This is how you feel. And basically you put an end to that energy. Or putting an end to the situation could have you kind of stuck in your head about it, but it will pass. And then the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is paired with the Lovers reversed. The Truth card is a reverse in power. I love that. So whoever dominated this relationship before, the roles have been reversed. Now I know. Okay, I just have to make sure. I'm just like, because they're coming in reverse. So I like to make sure, because, you know, a lot of people don't do reversals. I do, because I don't see why they don't. And I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me, but yeah, so let's see, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so okay, I'll put that back. It's like 4 cards came out. I had the Empress, the Leap of Faith, Fool card, I'm sorry, and something else. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. All right, Five of Disc. So this Ten of Pentacles represents, you know, the love interest. This person, this situation. So some kind of truth from this person came about, right? Some kind of ending led this person to be honest about something, because it goes, you know, it flows like that. So, and then the Cosmic Egg is clarified by, wow, seriously, the Two of Swords. So that was the decision. Are you going to keep going in circles with this motherfucker? And I think you were kind of like introverted about it. We know this. We've already went through this a few times, right? So that's the overall energy. And then we have the Virgo moon, right, is the topic of discussion. This new moon. So that, Christopher, stop, please. So that you can set those intentions, right? So with the Virgo moon, it's really about letting go. Let me scoot up, because it's about letting go, right? Letting go of things that no longer serve you. And I'll adjust the audio, guys, because I know you guys had some issues with it, and you have every right, because I'm like far away from the recorder sometimes. But I have on my cordless mic, and I hope it's picking up right now. If not, I'm going to be really low, and I can go back and adjust it. But new moons are a big time for setting intentions, and the Virgo new moon is all about putting things in order. So suddenly you'll start thinking about the things that you need to do to get your life organized, or focus a little bit more on work. If you're not content with work, it may push you to want to do something else for work, or maybe you'll realize that your current job is not you, and it's been long overdue to leave, as well as like relationships, home environment, all that good stuff. So at the same time, if you've been, you know, wanting to go to the gym more often, things like that, or just been stuck in your head about not knowing what to do, it's recommended to go outside in nature, right? Just take a walk in the park, take a walk down the street, take a walk on your lunch break, whatever. And just kind of rethink and observe everything. The next new moon in Libra is happening on September 28th. So during that time, you will be like finding balance in all the stuff that's up in the air right now, right? So you need to set those intentions and, you know, make those decisions, because come September, when Saturn goes direct and wakes up, you know, and starts issuing out karmic rewards, good or bad, you want to make sure that you are on the right side of the fence, and also that you take advantage of this energy to start this business, to start new relationships, to start new cycles, and not, you know, stay stagnant in these loops. So I'm speaking to people that may have been in loops, whether financially or romantically. And if you want personal readings, I have those available. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, I'm doing a special today on the yes or no, just $10. You can't beat that. So my Etsy link is in the description box. You can also, I'm also doing it via Cash App. I told people that, like, that was the whole point of doing the yes, no, and getting a quicker response. You can just email me or Cash App me, you know. And so they were going through Etsy, which may take a little bit longer because I have a lot of orders, right? With, you know, with a wider time frame. So I was just trying to get you guys out of the way today. But we will experience a second new moon called the black moon, right? So that's coming up on the, well, okay, I'm sorry about that. I think this one is called the black moon. That's why it's about shedding things. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, this is the second new moon this month. Oh my gosh, look, I know it's not a moon, it's a black egg. A reversing power. So taking your power back from this person. Yeah, so that can't be like any more. Look at this. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So karmic contracts or choosing new starts over these cups, man. Let's see what else we got here, because you know I'm nosy. 10 of Cups or 3 of Cups, right? You want to be happy with one person or somebody who keep you involved in multiple relationships, right? 6 of Discs, somebody who penny pinching. Yeah. Somebody who's stingy and greedy. 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. So they greedy. Right. Okay. So yeah, the black moon, it's not a, it may not sound very romantic, but no matter how you free, how you free the desires, it just matters that you do so, right? The energy of the moon is especially given that the energy of this moon, especially given that it is a black moon, will likely be in effect until our next full moon, September 14th. So it's a big shift going on, right? So the new moons are a time when we get to restart, plant seeds for what we hope and tend to grow over the course of the next lunar cycle. However, this is the second new moon we experienced this month, so the energy of the beginnings is going to be amplified. This isn't just having a start at something we've been hoping for some times, but an entirely new chapter is being written. Let me say it again. An entirely new chapter is being written. So in this case, at this time, the black moon will have Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the asteroid Juno, the sun, the moon, all in Virgo. This isn't just about us having a beginning, but turning the page or seeing the manifestations of something we've been working on behind the scenes. Okay, so Virgo is the goddess of energy, detail-oriented, enjoys connecting to, party life, takes pleasure in meals, friends, lovers, earth sign. So even though she may be prone to plan out the leisure time or romantic affairs, it doesn't mean that she doesn't partake in them all the time. So the moon is inherently seen as feminine, okay? So just as the sun is seen as masculine, so with the illumination in which we are seeing both planets in Virgo, it's a very interesting dynamic. So this speaks to twin flame encounters, getting out of cycles. So I think if this was about fairy tales and everything working out perfectly, it wouldn't be the black moon in Virgo about letting go and starting new cycles. That's not for everybody, but it's for most people. And so I just wanted everybody to, the reason why it's such a big deal, if you wonder like, why is it such a big deal? I think the rest of your life is a big deal. You guys are about to embark on new journeys, whether you know it or not. Christopher, dude, there's nothing left in that cup. So whether you know it or not, you're going on a new journey with this person. So different challenges, but still challenges, or a fresh start, and your ship's coming in and abundance coming in. But yeah, so your belief systems are being tested. What you let get to you is being tested. I have the 5 of Swords here in the Hierophant. That's 2 5s, that's 55, that's change and challenges. That has to do with your structure, your belief system, institution, banks, schools, marriages, blase. And I'm just gonna sit this. I didn't, cause I haven't referred to it as the black moon at all, because I wasn't really paying attention to it, but I made a few notes to talk to you guys about. And so just keep all of this in mind, honey, when you think about this, when you think about this offer you got here, this lust offer, because somebody feel left out in the cold because you finally got over what it is they took you through, and y'all have had a little space. And it's like, oh, they're okay. Let me go shake some shit up. So, getting this love offer, fire energy, this Leo card again, right? Sun card. Well, I'm sorry, the strength card. And in this deck, it's not strength. It's the lust card, right? Because they feel left out in the cold, or they about to get their ass left out in the cold. A lot of feminine energy here. So, however that applies. So I see 3 women in that photo, as well as those 3 birds over there. So take it how it resonates. I just wanted to do a quick little video giving you guys some information on the new moon in Virgo and how it affects you specifically, Pisces, about these cycles that we're ending, about the cycles that you want to begin, so you can get out of meeting toxic people that all kind of seem alike, right? And sometimes you just think it's, oh my God, the people, but it's not. It's the energy that's attracting them. And unfortunately, even though you are co-creating your life, you didn't have a lot of input on how the stars lined up or how the stars aligned, right? So you were in a cycle based on whatever your agreement was to come here, right? And you have an opportunity to get out of that. You have an opportunity to get out of poverty. You have an opportunity to get out of bullshit relationships. And so I want you all to weigh that heavily when this love of your life comes back and say, hey, you know what? Let's talk about it. So if you want personals, questions, like I said, go ahead and send me an email. Yeah, they coming. Look, the 10 of disc. What was that right here? This 10 of disc was clarified by the death card is the Knight of Swords. And then the universe is going to step in. So we'll leave that at that. And those 3 birds going to have 3 sticks in them. I'm just playing. I love birds. I don't believe in animal cruelty. But yeah, for those of you that resonate with these videos, because I have other videos where it's like all romantic and like, oh my God, after you chased their ass all this time and they treated you like shit and you still loved them anyway, but the whole lesson was you needed to love yourself. And oh my God, after all that, now they love you back and you guys are going to kiss under the moonlight, and it's so Twilight. And that is sweet, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But when you weigh, if you make a list and say, this is what I went through, Christopher, if you say, this is what I went through, and this is what I want out of a relationship, you'll surprise yourself on how much shit you put up with for nothing. And this is the love of your life. So it's coming quick. I keep trying to let it go, but then it be other cards I see. Look at that. I was trying to sit the cards down and just go on by my business. And then I see, look. See what I'm saying? Same cards, different decks, every reading for the collective, Pisces. So if you knew better, you would do better. God put me on this earth to relate messages, so you can't say you didn't know. And that's my job, boo. I'm sending love and light your way. Namaste.